Hey, she's all about helping Indiana business operators achieve their goals. Mel McMahon, the operator of Indiana Owned, is back this morning, continuing to help local entrepreneurs put out their products, attractions, and services and get them in front of customers with a local preference. And this morning, Mel's focus is on Matt Baggett, the co-creator of the app Spoke Locally. Now, you gave me a little bit of a briefing on this, but oh so slight. Tell me what your app does.
Yeah, so essentially Spoke Locally, in the simplest terms, allows local businesses to connect to people who are in their community. So the real value driver there is that now local businesses can target their most valuable audience, so the residents and visitors in their community, not limited to their following and using social platforms like Facebook and Instagram where there's a lot of noise. And then if you take me for perspective as a person in the community, I can engage locally by hopping on the phone, seeing a proximity-based feed, and now I can actually filter that feed. So if I want to do some last-minute local shopping at some of the boutiques, I can filter by boutiques. If I want to go somewhere with my girlfriend on a weekend or friends and find something to do, I can filter by bars and restaurants. Now I can see the local businesses that are around me by proximity, but I can also see their information, the trivia nights, the concerts that they're having, happy hour specials, new holiday deals going on. And so it's a really effective way to allow the whole community, be truly local in kind of a whole new fashion.
And Mel, considering what his product is, this is right up your alley. I mean, this is the kind of guy you want to market, right?
Yes, most definitely. Because the advantage that Spoke Locally has is that it's real time, right? Things aren't getting buried in a news feed. You're able to see what's going on right then and there. And there's no followers. You don't have to send messages. Like, you can see what that business is up to. And for us, we're looking for great ways to connect consumers and local businesses. And the more tools that we can provide for our Indiana-owned members, the more of a value we are to them. And so when Matt came to us with this idea, we're like, hey, we want to build this app. We want you to be a part of it. I mean, we jumped right on it.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question, was how you all met up and started moving forward together.
Yeah. Well, we were introduced by Jennifer from Edible Indy,
yeah, okay.
And she's like, hey, I heard about this app, you got to learn more. And so Matt and I have had quite a few conversations, and sometimes it takes a while to figure out, okay, how exactly are we going to put this together? And the other thing too is, sometimes with different efforts, you're like, are we competing or can we collaborate? Right. And what does this look like? And for us, a collaboration was a no-brainer. And when you're on the app, you can sort by Indiana-owned members. You can link to their Indiana-owned profile and learn more about them. And it gives, again, our members a chance to get real-time information in front of those customers that are closest to them, and not somebody just scrolling through their Facebook account on their couch that might be in the area in a few days.
And Matt, we talk about local, and we're starting small to begin with, just right here in Indy. But give us an idea of what you're looking toward next.
Yeah, George, like you're saying, we're active in downtown Indianapolis, so Broader Pole, Speedway, and Irvington as well. And really, Indiana has a huge, local market, and we're just focused on expanding across the state.
Okay. And by the way, as we talk here, we've got a QR code right up there over top of Matt's shoulder or my shoulder.
So fancy.
So yeah, you just wave your phone over it, and that'll take you where you need to go. So walk me through the logistics. If I want to get this thing, I just go to the App Store, right?
Yep. So unfortunately for the Android users, we are only an iOS app right now. Okay. We will have the Android app coming out soon, but yeah, simply just go into your App Store, and you'll be able to download it and start engaging immediately.
And you're expecting this thing to get much bigger and be in other communities, correct?
Absolutely, but the best part about it is it doesn't have to be huge for it to work, right? Our goal is not to build Instagram or Facebook, and have these businesses targeting a massive relevant audiences. We just want them to have 5 to 10 new customers coming through their door, actually buying something a month.
Mel, this is the kind of entrepreneur I know you like. Huh?
It is, right? All of our members are owners that believe in creating healthier, stronger communities and creating more jobs in Indiana. Those are the kind of business owners that we want as members and that we want to work with. And every time we find a new one, we know that we're doing something great for the state.
Well, I want to thank you both for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
Be sure to subscribe and listen to Local Matters, an Indiana-owned podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network, made possible by Indiana.Gifts. Each week, Mel McMahon introduces us to a different Indiana-owned member. They talk about what it takes to get a business off the ground, the challenges and successes along the way, and why local businesses really do matter to our communities.